The truth about the viral 6-7 chant is finally getting exposed, and the origins of this chant is even more darker and evil than you can imagine, okay? And what makes this even worse is that the rapper who created this chant set his mind to target children, and so by doing that, he placed a popular kid jingle into this song to lure them in, okay? I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I have a ton of videos to show you, and by the end of this video, it will all make sense, okay? Let's hop into this video, watch it, and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys. Let's hop in.
6-7 is demonic.
No, that means nothing.
6-7, a meme kids can't get enough of and teachers can't get away from.
We are not saying the word 6-7 anymore.
Some schools even banning the phrase in classrooms.
You are no longer allowed to say, what number do you think I'm going to say?
6-7.
All day, every day.
The trend took off a few months ago, but has re-intensified with school back in session. Thought to originate from a rap song by Skrilla. Experts we spoke to say the numbers really don't mean anything.
It's like slang to make parents be like, what does that mean?
6-7 is a demonic chant that you guys have your kids involved with, and if your kids are doing it, you need to stop them right now. This is Skrilla. This guy's the reason your kids are saying 6-7 from a song he made called Doot Doot. Skrilla is into demonic worship. He is a santero. He's into palo mayumbe. And the Doot Doot or 6-7 song is literally a chant and summoning the spirits that he operates in.
I'm a santo. I do palo. I'm a santo.
What's that mean exactly?
Like, all that sacrificing goats and all not just for that's real life.
You sacrificed a goat?
Sacrifice goats, chickens, mice. Like, I do for certain though. Like, I'm not allowed to explain it. I take y'all in my godfather crib so he can show y'all something with my religion. Yeah.
Follow me. Starts off with Elegua, which is the path opener, Ogun, Ochosi, Shango, Aigayu, Ochun.
Yeah, like you can put bad spirits on people too. Like you can put a person's name and like their birthday and that inside the. You could put them inside the agun pot. And then agun like metal, like they can get shot, stabbed, something can happen to them.
So it would be something in metal that would.
I heard it from him. He's in Santeria. He worships demons and he summons demons into people to harm people. In specific, he worships Ogun and Yemeya, which number 6 is Ogun in the song, and number 7 in Santeria represents Yemeya, which is exactly what he is saying in the songs. And now your kids are chanting it. It's a reason he used the baby shark theme. There's a reason that your kids feel addicted and like they can't stop saying 6-7. And in the songs, it's nothing but pills, drugs, and addiction. Jesus Christ could save witches and people out of witchcraft, and I pray that Skrilla gets radically saved from witchcraft and Santeria in Jesus' name, like many people are coming out of that false religion.
Okay, so Skrilla is in this religion called Palo Mayumbe, and this religion is extremely dark. Okay, now this article right here is talking about someone who recently became like a priest for this religion, and I want to show you guys what it says. Okay, it says, as Yahweh, Rios is a newly ordained priest of an ancient diaspora religion brought to Cuba by Congolese slaves. From Cuba, it spread throughout the Caribbean to the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Venezuela, and later to the U.S. It's called Palo Mayumbe, and its dark rituals involving human and animal remains and even grave robbing is practiced in its extreme secrecy. Like another Afro-Caribbean religion, Santeria, thousands of Latino New Yorkers are adherents of this syncretic faith, which involves ritual dance, song, and drumming. Okay, this is crazy. This part of the article is talking about this pot that the rapper Skrilla was talking about in that interview about how you can put things into this pot and stuff like that. It says, you want the spirit to keep you safe from a gun, to keep you safe from a machete, from a blade, somebody pulling out a blade on you. So we implement all those things in the pot. And he says, Palo faithful believe that a spirit of the dead also lives inside. The spirit of Palo communicate through ordained mediums like Rios. Earthly items like guns or knives help the Palero channel these spirits and summon protection from them. Client passed through his door seeking spiritual cleansing. He offers spiritual baths with medicine herbs. Rios claims his prices are lower than any other botanicus. We know about botanicus because we know that Beyonce's sister had visited one, right? And pastor, I think his name was Richard Lorenzo. When he was into witchcraft back in the days, he saw Beyonce's sister go into this botanica. This is the same type of stuff, okay? This is crazy.
Can I hold it?
put your face into it. And just see what it look. I got your soul. Everybody that puts this on, they puts their soul inside of this, though. Yeah. You'll see, though, in a few days.
Yo. This is the guy that made the viral trend 6'7". He made that chant. He made the song that the chant is in. This is the guy, okay? So, and there's people that believe that none of this stuff is real, that, you know, he's just playing around, that everything's not demonic. Man, come on now. You have to be blind in order to not see this. You have to really want to not see it. You have to be so set in your mind that you are going to be deceived by Satan and his devices in order to not see that this is really demonic, dark, and you should not be diving into this or singing his chants. The children should not be singing his chants. And this is another trick by Satan by using music and sound to infiltrate people and get them to say things that come from demonic origins. This is crazy, y'all.
So my kids came to me a while ago with it, and they said, hey, our teacher said we can't do this. Isn't that dumb? It's a silly thing. Look, here's how it originated. Here's the memes. And so I went and I looked it up, and usually I can look up things and find their original source and see what's really going on behind it. And usually you've got a few crazy Christian conspiracists who are out there who everything's evil. And I thought, I'll find it. Nothing came up. It was just, it's a simple, funny thing. It's from this song, and then this reporter did this, and then this TikToker combined the two. And now kids it's a funny thing they do. I was fine. All right, whatever. I don't care. Just don't do it around me. This morning I woke up and I saw a video that wasn't just conspiracy, that wasn't needing, well, if you take the 6 from this word and you add it to the F from that word, you know what I mean? True conspiracy, crazy stuff. This one was just, hey, here's the guy who sings the song, Skrilla. The song got popular at the beginning of this year, and then it got really popular when an NBA player said his height was 6'7", and then somebody made a meme and put them together with a highlight reel. Skrilla is a self-confessed member of the Church of Santeria, or the Church of Satan. He worships Ocean and Ogun and the gods. He participates. You can go find his live. You can watch him on podcasts and interviews. He sacrifices goats and chicken and mice, depending on what the sacrifice is what he says. And he does it so that he can have favor in Hollywood. And he talks about, since he's really dedicated himself to this, since he's begun to put blood oaths into it, his career took off. Now here's something really fascinating. Why does a guy who presents himself as a hardcore thug rapper, where the song is only about 2 minutes long, and it is about sex and drugs, that's what he's singing about. And by the way, if you listen to the song, I don't recommend it, like, go in with a lot of prayer, but if you do, it just sounds like he's honestly speaking in tongues. You can't even understand him. I had to have subtitles to understand what was being said. But he's speaking about drink and drugs and sex. And then halfway through the song, he does the baby shark theme. Now tell me, why would a rapper who's got this hardcore persona, who's singing about things that are very mature and whatnot, throw in the middle of his song the baby shark theme? Unless you want it to appeal to an audience. And now our entire country has our kids doing this thing and shouting the words out. No, Pastor, you're being one of the psychos. You're being somebody who's over obsessed with things, right? 6'7" is just where he's from the city he's from. Really. So it has no connection to the god Ogun or the god Tamara, who he says he worships, who he says, if you go in, I forget the name of the bowl, but you put a name with a birth date in the bowl, anything you want to happen to that person happens to him. He goes shot, stabbed, whatever.
Satan is crafty. He's crafty. Okay, we got to stop acting like Satan is some naive, angel that does not have the ability to lay out his plans in this world and affect the things that we see and hear. He's the God of this world, right? He's the God of this world. And he is effectively placing people in certain positions to get his things done. And all of these little gods, all of these religions, Santeria religions, Ocean, all of these religions, Orishan, Yoruba, it's all demonic worship, demonic idol worship. That's all it is.
But you still think it's just an address. You see, why am I speaking this? Because one of the things that was said to me this week, and I've been trying to decide how to reply, was, Pastor, it's not our job to condemn. I'm not condemning anybody. It is my job as a shepherd to protect those who come here to learn from me and understand. And so I'm telling you that when artists, and I am going to name them, like Taylor Swift, Beyonce who has come out and said, when I take the stage, I take the form of Ocean, which is the goddess of fertility and sex, which, by the way, goes back to Egyptian Bel worship. Follow it. That's where it's originated from. She says it, Billie Eilish, go watch one of her videos. I mean, don't, but there's more demonic imagery in there than you'll find in the book of Satan. I mean, they've stopped even hiding it. And for us to pretend that we cannot be double-minded and yet participate in that culture throughout the week and listen to that music and watch those shows, but then come here and try to have a heart that's worshiping after God, that's filled with the revival of the Holy Spirit, friends, we have been the greatest deceived of all. And so God has put it on my heart for the rest of this year and going forward to not speak from a place of fear and, oh, don't buy from that company then. You can't buy from them. You can't do that. But to speak from a place of wisdom, a place of knowledge and understanding that says, where I do know about something, then I'll deal with it. Right? As I'll speak with my children here, because I haven't even spoken to them yet. This was 5 o'clock this morning, and the Lord said, I want you to speak against this. And even if it's not, even if I've got this wrong, but the guy who sang it, this is what he follows, this is what he prays, this is what he believes, and I know that there is a spiritual realm and a spiritual world, then why would I even want to get close to the edge of it? Just stay away from it. Right? And I understand the argument. Well, you can make that argument about anything. And then you do nothing. You would just sit in a circle of other Christians. No. I'm not telling you to sit in a safe little circle of Christians. I'm telling you to go be in the world, but not of the world. You can go be around where that stuff's being played, but you can choose not to play it. You can choose not to have it in your house. You can choose not to have your kids listening to it. You can make those choices without it being and affecting you.
We need our pastors to be bold enough to call this stuff out, bold enough to say, there is a lot of demonic things taking place and we want no parts of it. Okay. And this is why this brings up a good point, because certain celebrity pastors will look past this and turn a blind eye to it because they don't want to condemn certain people in the music industry because they're friends with them. They don't want to condemn what's going on in the music industry because they're a part of it. Because they're willing to do songs with them. They're willing to do records with them for money. Right? We know they out there. It's crazy, man. There's a separation. There has to be a separation between us and the world. There has to be a separation. And so what if Skrilla does a song with someone who is another secular artist that's doing a song with a Christian artist, and that Christian artist is trying to break into the music industry, the secular music industry, because he says that he wants to lead people to Christ. He wants to bring God into that industry, he wants to bring Jesus into that dark industry, right? They say, I'm on this noble task to bring God into this industry. Now we're all mixing music together. We're mixing demonic music with godly music. I'm telling y'all, man. It's a dangerous world. It's a dangerous road. Okay. We can't. And look, man, I get it. Sometimes there's songs that I want to listen to, but I'm like, I know that person is evil. I've done videos on these people. I've seen videos about this person. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to any of their songs because I've seen what they've done. I know who they are. I know they don't serve my God. They don't believe in Jesus. They mock Jesus. They worship other gods. They do things that are opposite of what Christians should be doing. Why would I listen to their music? Ephesians 5 says, have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. It is shameful even to mention what the disobedient do in secret. Think about what Skrilla is doing, right? He's talking about sacrificing animals so he can get some type of favor from demons. That's shameful. It's something disgusting that he's doing in secret. But everything exposed by the light becomes visible, and everything that is illuminated becomes a light. This is the world that we live in. And sometimes I'm like, man, there's a lot of exposing happening. There's a lot of demonic things being exposed. It's almost like every other day, something else comes out. This person is diving in witchcraft. Kim Kardashian said that she used psychics, right? It's a lot of exposing being done, okay? And it's just showing who really belongs to God and who doesn't. It's showing who is lying about what they do, who's trying to manipulate, who's trying to deceive. It's showing. The truth is showing. It's coming out, okay? All right, look, man, let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section, okay? If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. My name's Aaron Page. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.